one would answer my summons.
Does the High Lord know what machinations you've been plotting?
What the High Lord does not know will be of no concern. Do you worry for me? Or for yourself?
You think we are still not up for this challenge?
We? I think I see one, not many.
You doubt our skill? We have won countless battles.
You doubt our power? We have razed whole realms to the ground.
We have twisted the very force to our wills and mastered life and death itself. If you doubt us now, you are not the one we believed you were when we began this bargain.
That is the fire I needed when I sought you out. Your power is not questioned, but power will not be enough for lives before you. Shall we begin? Do you all have your random chance cubes? Then may the force be with you all. Now reveal your characters and we shall begin the final game of Caves and Creatures.
I am Mord, 9th level neutral thief.
I am Kit Kanan, 12th level lawful good paladin.
I am Alien, 10th level lawful good mage.
I am Gog, berserker and heir to the Fire Kingdom, first prince of the tortured realms and destroyer of the abyss demon Morgoth. I am servant to no one! Level 6 chaotic good barbarian.
Now, everybody remember where we left off?
We were in the Nazgul swamp where Alien was poisoned by an orc's arrow and we feared the mage would die.
No!
That was the game before last. You just defeated the ogre invasion of Gondleth, and you were heading into the town of Elminster with your reward money.
Look, an inn. I shall feast a glorious feast.
You enter the inn and look around.
What do I see in the room?
You see a room full of rowdy townspeople.
I slip into the crowd to liberate some of the locals of their gold.
Gog and I will grab a table.
You see the person that stands next to you has a worried expression.
Good citizen, you seem troubled.
A great tragedy has befallen the king.
A tragedy, you say? What has happened?
The Archmage Murden has stolen the king's gem and his daughter. The king is seeking adventurers to bring about their safe return.
Then the king shall rejoice, for we are the adventurers he seeks.
I shall tell him.
The second barfly, does he notice me? If not, I'm gonna rob him blind.
No, he seems preoccupied in his conversation. His sword is a mighty weapon.
I'm gonna steal it.
Roll then. Difficulty 4. A 1. Ouch. You reach over to grab the sword, but slip on some ale, bumping into him. He notices your hand on his sword. He's preparing to attack.
Do I see what's happening?
Yes, you do.
I cast Charm Person on him.
Roll.
Shazam!
The man's sword begins to glow. You recognize that an anti-magic charm has been placed on it. He sees you casting, and charges.
Dead?
Hey, he got a 20. You gather around your fallen friend. You mourn your loss.
No!
Okay, who's got some paper? I have to roll a new character.
Here you go.
The king is happy you have taken the quest. You must travel to the Demon's Keep High in the peaks of the Mountains of Despair. There, the Archmage's castle lies.
Worry not. We, the adventurers of the Lost Mountains, shall see this quest complete. What say you, my friends?
Hear, hear! Huzzah!
Paging Darth Animus. Paging Darth Animus. Please report to the throne room.
I'm sorry, guys. The High Lord needs to see me. I'll be back as soon as I can.
You find yourself traveling a darkened road for many miles. When you come to a darkened forest, you know that evil lurks in this forest. The road lies behind you, and a vast grassy plain extends to the other side. Suddenly, a stranger runs out of the forest, their clothing in tatters.
It's horrible. Don't go in there. It will be your death.
He's dead. The dark forest looms before you. Do you enter it?
No way. I'm not going in there.
Agreed. We should take the path through the field. It might take us longer, but I think it would be a superior choice.
But the forest would be faster.
We take the field.
There's no field. There's a massive cliff. You would fall to your death if you went that way.
No, you said there was a field.
No, you must have misheard me. Clearly, there's a cliff. And, the road behind you is on fire.
The dirt road is on fire.
You're just making this up, aren't you?
Of course not. And now you hear the powerful wings of, a red fire-breathing dragon.
Fine. I guess we're going into the stupid forest.
You travel deeper into the forest. You feel oppressive, dark energy around you, as if the very trees themselves echo the screams of the countless victims of the forest. Suddenly, you find yourself surrounded by brigands. You have been ambushed and are stunned for the next 3 rounds. From behind them steps the Enchantress.
Welcome to my forest. I am the Enchantress. Look who has stumbled upon my web. It looks like...
Hold it. What? I'm a thief. I wouldn't be stunned. I get a +5 against ambushes. The book says so.
That's only when you're expecting an ambush.
But I get to roll for the ambush.
I rolled for you. You failed. You were surprised.
I'm a thief. I'm always expecting an ambush. I'm never surprised.
If you don't say you're expecting an ambush, you're held by the same rules for an ambush as everybody else. You're stunned.
Ridiculous.
Welcome to my forest. I am the Enchantress. Look who has stumbled upon my web. It looks like...
Seriously?
A round is 6 seconds. 3 rounds is 18 seconds. The stun period is over. I get my attack.
You'll get your attack when I say you get your attack.
Welcome to my forest. I am the Enchantress. Look who has stumbled upon my web. It looks like... a troop of mighty adventurers. Oh, what wonderful thralls you shall make. You shall join my ranks and worship me as your goddess. As you see, you are outmatched and outnumbered.
Outnumbered? There's 3 of them.
If you wish to live, you must bow before me and accept me as your new mistress. All you know, all that you are, will disappear as you serve me, and through me, the Archmage.
The Archmage?
The Archmage.
What is your decision? Join my legion of slaves and live?
I call upon my goddess and cast holy light.
O great goddess of honor and nature, I implore you in your might to bring forth your mighty hand of kindness and melt these brigands on the very spots they stand.
Wait a moment. You're asking your goddess of honor and nature to melt the people in front of you?
Yes,
What's your alignment?
lawful good.
And you don't see something wrong with a lawful good paladin who follows the goddess of honor and nature, asking his goddess to melt, actually melt, magically enslave victims? Victims that you might be able to save?
Fine. O great goddess, I humbly ask you to bring forth light and blind my enemies where they stand. Temporarily, if you feel like it. Better?
Much. Roll. Success! It appears your goddess heard you imploring her, and a sphere of light appears before you. The enchantress's guards run away from the light.
Your goddess has no power over me. I am protected by the Archmage. Now join my ranks. Bippity, boppity, boop.
Everyone roll.
10?
19.
Paladin, you find yourself immobile as you wait for orders. Thief, the spell has no effect on you.
Die, witch!
The Enchantress is dead? Thank you for freeing us. We are forever in your debt.
Yes! Come on, guys, let's go burn down that crummy inn.
You can't burn down the inn. You're the good guys.
Fine. Rise. You shall now protect any wanderer that enters this forest. Your days of serving the Enchantress and killing innocents is over.
You find yourself approaching the ruins of a once mighty castle. Only a single tower remains, the Tower of Despair, home of the Necromancer. You've all been to Lord Vader's castle in Mustafar?
Yes.
It's like twice the size of that. You see some movement at the side of the tower, and as you investigate, you see a lone figure standing against the wall.
What does that person look like?
Before you stands a woman a few inches short of 6 feet. She seems dressed in the clothing of a mage.
She looks familiar. Wait, isn't this the Enchantress?
No.
Is this your new character?
Uh-huh. Okay, guys, remember you just met this person, and you're outside the Tower of Despair. For all you know, this could be the Necromancer.
Who might you be?
I am Zorana, a traveling mage. It looks like you have no mage within your party. Mayhaps you have a place for me.
You seem honorable, and we could use a mage. Join us.
You walk along the tower but find no entrance.
I want to roll for Find Hidden Door.
You succeed, and hidden in the smooth, flawless wall of the tower, you see the signs of a door. The door opens, revealing a long, dark passageway.
I look for traps.
You don't see any traps.
So did I not see traps, or are there no traps?
You see no traps, but there might be some traps. What do you do?
What about Gog? He has the most hit points. Let him check out the hall.
Okay, but when you know who gets back, you have to explain to him what happens if God dies.
Why me?
I'll do it. Send in God.
Okay. You continue through the tower. Eventually, you come upon a spiraling staircase. You continue up the staircase until it opens upon a large room. Sitting upon the throne is the Necromancer, master of the Tower of Despair.
Welcome to my domain. You have defeated the spell of the Enchantress, so you are all clearly skilled. But you have come here, to the lair of the Necromancer, so you are not wise. Kill them all.
You hear moaning.
Behold my army of undead.
choose Gog. He can go into a berserker rage and take out the undead.
That sounds like a great idea.
Okay, but if he dies, I'm not doing the explaining.
God goes into a berserker rage.
Blood, death, vengeance. Oh God, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Why would you have him do that? That's just wrong.
That was awesome!
I search for secret doors to escape.
You see one in the corner behind you, near where the stairs dump you out.
I sneak through the hidden door.
You trigger the door and sneak your way through it. You find yourself in a small passage, barely big enough for a child.
You think a few defeated minions will defeat me? You think that the three of you, there was three of you, right?
About this time, you see the other end of the tunnel. It's another door that opens by the necromancer's throne.
Here I am.
The necromancer lies dead at your feet, and with this defeat, the undead minions fall lifeless.
Oh, thank you for rescuing me from the clutches of the dark necromancer. Your barbarian has released me from my cell. My family has long been the custodians of the amulet of Anmarak. Hidden deep within the caves of darkness, you will find an ancient chamber, and within that chamber you will find that which you seek. Now, take this knowledge and bring peace to our land.
Following the maiden's directions, you find yourselves in the mountains of the north. As she described, you see an archway that leads into the murky darkness below. What do you do?
I lead the party into the darkness, my sword drawn and glowing with the righteous light of my faith.
Wait, you're leading them? With your terrible fear of caves? You took that as a weakness for 5 points. You shouldn't be terrified to even think about entering the cave.
Oh, yeah. Ah! No, not the caves! I witnessed my family slaughtered in the caves of endless darkness. Ah!
How long is he going to be like this?
It's a 5-point weakness. He could be like this for hours.
We have to knock him out.
I hit him.
4 points. Guys, he has something like 200 hit points. You might want to try something different.
I cast Lightning Bolt.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
The paladin is now unconscious.
Shall we?
You enter the caves. It is dark and cold, and all around you is the smell of decay and death. Sort of like a rancor pit. As you travel down the corridor, you see a light flickering in the distance. Entering the room, the walls are intricately carved with the depictions of the amulet held aloft by a powerful warrior.
I want to detect secret doors.
You succeed, and you can clearly see all the signs of an expertly hidden secret door. You reach inside and feel something heavy made of metal. Pulling it out, you find an amulet made of pure gold with a massive emerald.
Yes!
Suddenly, the mage grabs the amulet from your hands. With a few complicated hand gestures, you find an invisible wall trapping you inside the amulet room.
What are you doing? We allowed you to join our party. We trusted you.
Trust misplaced, if you ask me. Oh, how foolish you are to allow me to join you.
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the party, not leave it in darkness.
all the times you and the rest of the party killed me. Every time something dangerous happens, you guys walk away unscathed and I end up having to write up another character. Not this time. I've teamed up with the Archmage, and together we will become the source of true power.
You'll never get away with this.
Won't I? By the forces of darkness and the pits of the abyss itself, I call upon the Horde and bring forth demons from the abyss to dispatch this thief.
So,
Kill the thief.
okay.
Hey guys, I'm back. What did I miss?
We need you right now. The mage has turned traitor and is going to kill me with a demon that looks strangely like the bald guy we keep running into.
Mage, I know not what promises the Archmage has made, but by Grapthar's hammer, you shall pay for this betrayal!
I cast teleport. In a blinding flash, the mage is gone, but the demon that was summoned walks towards you. What do you do?
I fight. By the blood of my fathers, by the spirits of my family, through deeds gone by, I call upon your strength, so I may defeat my enemies!
Paging Darth Animus, you are wanted in the throne room.
Sorry guys, the High Lord is summoning me. Again.
The barrier that once held back the thief is lifted.
That mage will pay!
After your bitter betrayal at the hands of the mage, your party continues along the path that destiny has forged for you. You find yourself at the very mountains of despair, realm of the Archmage. Looking inside, you see a massive interior. After what feels like hours of searching, you enter a massive room. As you look around the room, you notice that several figures stand at the far end. You see among them the mage that once served in your party.
My old companions, my master bids you welcome, and gladly welcomes you to die. We already have the amulet. Surrender and join us now, and you get to live in comfort and wealth.
Mage, you will pay for your betrayal. I shall make wine from your blood and drink it from your skull as I watch you and your master's kingdom burn to ruin. The screams will echo for all times and tell all of the foul deeds that were done here today.
Seriously? You're going to drink her blood from her skull? Isn't that, I don't know, evil?
I don't think so. I mean, that was one of the first things we learned at Sith school.
No, you are not drinking the mage's blood, not as a lawful good paladin of the goddess of nature. You would not even think about doing something like that, much less say it.
Fine. Mage, you have been very bad, and when I get over there, I'm going to give you a stern talking to. Maybe a timeout.
You give me no choice then, my old friends. Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos.
What are you doing?
I cast Hold Person. Not on them, but the servants of the Archmage.
Wait, you're betraying me?
I'm true neutral, it's what I do. I was able to trick the Archmage into thinking I was on their side, and once I had their confidence, they let me in on their plan. The Archmage must be stopped now.
Good to have you back.
Just ignore all the skull blood drinking stuff.
Hold person only lasts 6 rounds. The spell wears off. Find yourself in the main audience chamber. Before you, you see the shrouded figure of the Archmage.
Wait. You're the Archmage?
Of course. I thought it was that guy.
You thought the bald minion was the Archmage?
He kept on showing up in literally every scene. I figured it was like Senator Palpatine and Darth Sidious, hiding in plain sight.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Fantastic. Get your butt in here. We're about to get our butts kicked.
Can I go into a berserker rage? Blood, death, and vengeance!
Thief, as you stand there, you feel something grow heavy in your pocket. Reaching in, you find the amulet of Anrock concealed within.
That was unfortunate, but I guess I have to do this the hard way. Avada Kedavra!
I don't think so.
Crap,
What?
you just killed the Archmage.
We didn't even get to fight him.
Give me a second. I have an idea.
What are you doing?
How is it possible that you've defeated my minion, the Archmage? How could you even have the amulet? Only those of my bloodline could wield it. That must mean you're my sister.
No, it's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna go get a drink. Anyone want one?
Sure. Grab me some chips, too.
Grab your own chips.
Fine.
You must have been hidden from me when we were born. Now, give me that amulet and fulfill our destiny. Take your rightful place at my side, and we shall rule all of this together.
I'll never join you.
Hold on, I have a power I need to use, but I have to find what it hits for.
And that's a 20. You lose.
No way. You know what? Never mind. With the Archmage defeated, the wandering adventurers have saved the kingdom yet again. Their tales will be told for all time. The end.